Yeah, we're going to do it. We're going to have a good show. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another Friday night of Ins and Outs of Collecting. I'm your main host, Mario, and with me again, as always, I've got my usual suspects here. I've got Jonathan, the Everyday Collector. John, how's it going, buddy?
Man, it's fantastic. Who can complain? It's Friday. It's a long weekend. There's no complaints over there.
Dude, seriously, man. I mean, I'm so ready for this long weekend, bro. So I really need it, man, to recharge. And
long overdue.
And also with us tonight is Eddie, hella lit Money Mendez with the new setup. What's going on, man?
Yeah, man. Nothing much, dude. Just trying to, figure out this podcasting stuff. Trying to put some foam up, see if that helps out my sound.
Dude, man. Yeah, check you out.
Yeah, I got, we got the Legos coming now, so I got shelves up here for Legos and Black Series. All my small scale stuff's gonna go up here. So I got some more shelves that you guys can't see either above me. So
you gotta have some room for the statues, though, dude. That's what this show is about.
Oh, dude, I got Manji cases coming with a whole whole wall set up. That's in the other room. Yeah, maybe when I have it set up, like I'll have like a little chair that I can go do the streams for in and outs over there, and then the other streams over here. So I have the statues in the background.
Yeah, man. Lord King David, man, calling you out. Where the statues at last week?
I know, dude, man. So. This guy, him, and Junior, man. Junior's like, heard you sold all your Marvel stuff, and I'm like, oh man, dang, right on the show, live. Yeah, they called me out, man.
They called you out live on the show.
Well, these shelves, I separated them. Yeah, I separated them enough to put like some Mythos stuff at least. So maybe Mythos Mall or something.
Yeah.
Right there in the corner.
Where are you gonna get that Mythos Mall from?
Oh, no, not the one you have because you refuse to sell it to me.
Oh, the new one. Yeah, that was
the newer one. Yeah, there is a new one now, John. All right, so.
But before you do that,
you're not the only special one here, bro.
Please add another bracket in the middle of that shelf because that's making me nervous. You need right there.
It looks worse than it is. They're 4 feet shelves, and the brackets are about 2.5 feet apart, maybe 3. So it's not as bad as it looks.
It looks good, and I love the Ahsoka homage there with the blue.
Dude, the cyan. Yeah. This is also like kind of a tribute to Among Us, even though we don't play anymore. This was my color, so.
Okay, sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, it's looking good, dude, and shit.
Thanks,
it
guys.
might be inspiring some of us to do something with our stuff.
I think so.
Let's check in on the chat tonight, man. So, first off the bat, that came in. Toy Mafia, dude, was here like 5:30 p.m. Pacific time, man, just hanging out. My man was hella early, dude. Mark Pearson in the chat. What's going on, Mark? Just calling out Mafia for being the first to arrive. Badfish is in the house. Joe P, what's going on, bro? Single songwriter, what's going on, man? The Collector's up in here. Chris V, what's going on?
What's up?
Max Geek Dome, let's go. Yeah, man, we got a good one for you, man. Just hang out. We got the Everyday
Jonathan
Collector.
Who's that guy?
I haven't seen this guy in a while. Equan's up in here. What's going on, man? Good to see you, dude. Dude, Equan, man, coming through on the Lego stream, man. That was good to see him.
Yeah,
dude. Homie's getting some airtime. Alvin J's in the house. What's going on, man? John Ortiz, sweet angel, dude.
What's going on, Ortiz.
Who else we got? Chasing Has. What's going on, bro? Collecting Weekly. Wow, Eddie look like he's in Tron. Yeah, he does.
You guys want to see some cool shit? Look at this.
Let's see.
Hold on.
The dark side.
Whoa, look at that.
Yeah, it's all set up.
Nice.
It's these Govee strip lights, dude. This is the music setting.
Yeah.
So it's set like to.
Man, you're gonna give someone a seizure.
Yeah, I know, but it's pretty dope, dude. I'm pretty excited. Govee, you can set up Govee to your phone, and everything is like connected to your phone and shit. So I can do like my own custom settings. Like I could do scenes that like change colors and stuff. And
Eddie's gonna be messing around all show, dude, and for the rest of the other streams, he's just messing with the slides. Gonna distract us all and everything. We're all gonna be not be able to focus on what the hell's going on.
Pretty much.
King Dingling's up in here. What's going on, bro?
What's going on,
Lee, sweet angel. Jeff Morris. I just had
dude. Shout out to Jeff watching the show, man. New statue guy. Watching him over at Batman Statue Collector. That's pretty cool that you're.
He was in.
Jeff. Appreciate it.
Yeah,
man.
he was hanging out in DCX with y'all last week too, man. So that was cool. Tremble Dust up in here. What's going on? What's going on? So yeah, that's thank you everybody from the chat for joining us tonight. Like I said, we got a lot of stuff to go over here. Eddie needs a stripper pole now.
That's amazing. Damn it, Danny.
Oh man. So here we go. Let's go straight off the bat. Pure Arts just announced their Assassin's Creed another piece, Edward Kenway from Assassin's Creed 4. Now I love these games. A quarter scale piece coming in at $8.99 with an edition size of 2,000 with an ETA of Q3 2022. I was speaking with John earlier, and he doesn't know much about this character, but how about you, Eddie? Are you familiar with some of the Assassin's Creed line?
I am not, man. I tried to play the recent one, the Valhalla. I played a little bit, and I'm just like, I think I'm just too impatient for the like roaming around and
the open world sort of thing.
Yeah, I can't. It's super cool, and like everything you could do is really cool. It's just I was too impatient with it, but the statues look sick too. I don't know. Does this one? I thought they lit up the first couple ones, or maybe the first one, or I don't know.
Yeah, there is. There's a LED system lighting up the effect. Up
the Animus effect.
Yeah.
I think that's in the Altair one. I don't remember if the Ezio lights up though either, but this is really a nice piece. Eddie, if you get a chance, dude, check out AC4, dude. With the this is all pirate space, man. So this is like completely different from what the rest of the games started out as. But yeah, no, I love this line, man.
The detail, like the cannon and everything, is just, it's a beautiful statue.
Yeah, look at that.
The way the flag and everything, the statue just fades into that blue. I think the light up feature is going to look great. And see, I kind of played the first Assassin's Creed and never got into the rest of them because I was just having fun jumping into the haystacks off the top of the buildings. And then after that, I was just like, okay, well, there's only so many haystacks you could jump into.
I used to do that in, I think it was like Spider-Man 2, or there was a video game for one of the movies back in the day, and I would just... If you got on top of like the tallest building, you just like fell off. He would just dive all the way down. I would do that the whole fucking game.
That's what was cool about these games, where you can just like freaking high dive it from wherever into either a pile of hay or whatever. You know what's really sweet about this? How the Animus effect blends into the flag.
Exactly.
And you've got little waves going on. That is sick. That is such a nice touch. I mean, I think Pure Arts is putting out some banger stuff with their Assassin's Creed line. I mean, I really want to pick up the Altair piece. So, but we'll see. We'll see if that.
And I think $8.99. That's a pretty good price compared to what we're getting, compared to what's out there and so forth. All the detail and the effects and so forth. I think $8.99 is fairly priced.
Yeah, I don't think
he's everywhere. Yeah, no, that's not bad for quarter scale. Yeah. Looking pretty good, and thankfully this is for pre-order on Sideshow, so y'all don't have to worry about them crazy shipping prices from overseas. And I'm sure we'll be discussing some of that later. Badfish says that he's playing Odyssey right now, but he needs to go back to some of the old games that he missed. Dude, definitely, man, go back and check out the first one, the Ezio trilogy. I think there was 3 or 4 of them, but yeah, those games were so good. Mark Pearson has us on the Switch. It's a good game, just not his jam anymore. Yeah, that's cool. To each their own, though.
He has kids. I don't blame him. I feel like
for real.
When you have kids, like I have a buddy, he loves playing his PSVR, right? But he says every time he switches it on, his daughter is like, "Let me play." So he turns it on, but he doesn't even get to play because his kids run up and take it.
That's the price you got to pay for being a parent, man.
You got to put like You got to put like a TV in the closet with a lock and just play out of there.
Have one in the bathroom when you're sitting on the toilet.
What are you talking about?
The collector says Leisure... I'm sorry, go ahead, John.
No, go ahead.
Nah, the collector says that Leisure Suit Larry needs a remake, dude. If you guys know about Leisure Suit Larry, man, y'all are a bunch of cochinos, dude.
I do not know
the best dads. The best dads are the ones that let their kids play Grand Theft Auto. No, I'm kidding.
Hey, Joel's in the house. He said Larry needs a statue.
Joel. What's going on, bro?
What's up, Joel?
DJ's up in here. He says, I've played one of the PSP versions of AC and I really enjoyed it, but I never really bothered to play the main titles. Yeah, guys. I mean, the AC1,
Yeah.
2, 3 was all right, but AC2 and the extensions from AC2 along with AC4, dude, that's some good shit, man.
It's good to see
Really
João here. He's slowly transitioning his collection. I think he's moving now into the statue world.
Oh, is he now?
Yeah,
João, we got an outlet for you here, bro. So let us know by the end of the show how many pre-orders you made, man. So let's see if we can enable our man over here. PCS dropped this Grimlock coming in at $18.50. Due September to November of 2022. This sucker is huge, it's massive. I mean, it comes with a massive price as well, but you're looking at a 30-inch high by 24-inch width and 22 inches in depth. This is a sweet-looking piece. I like this. Looks like the translucent piece is, I think he's like in mid-transformation or something like that. You know, from his dinosaur mode to his bot mode, and I'm feeling it, dude. I mean, PCS. It makes some killer Transformers pieces. I'm a fan of the G1 cell shaded ones that they have, and geez, this one looks pretty sick too. I mean, I think they're giving XM some competition with the one they dropped not too long ago either. But John, Eddie, I mean, I don't know if you guys are into G1 Transformers or not. I know John mentioned earlier that he wasn't, but John, what are your thoughts on this piece, bro?
I just think you can appreciate, even if you're not into it, you can kind of appreciate it, appreciate the art form, right? You have this statue, gorgeous. Overall, it's just gorgeous from the base, and then you have it tells a story, right? You see the Dinobot and how it transitions to Grimlock, and I think it looks amazing. I'm not one. I never really got into Transformers, but as a statue and as a piece of art, and based on the paint application and what we can see here, I'd like to see it in hand. But other than that, I think what we see here so far, I think it's a great looking statue.
Yeah, I agree, dude. I think it looks really sick. I'm not big into G1 either. I'm a Michael Bay former guy.
Yeah.
You're a Michael Bay former over G1?
Yeah, dude. I mean, I don't remember watching it that much as a kid. I remember like watching other stuff more. I liked Transformers, and I even had a Transformer toy, but it's just not like, it's not super nostalgic for me. I was super into Bayformers 1, 2, and 3 when they came out. I love those movies. They
were really cool, but there's so much going on in those models. It's like it's hard to make out like what the hell is you're looking at sometimes.
Yeah, definitely. I get it.
And that's why I appreciated the G1 line, because it was so simplistic. You can see what was going on. All the parts made sense. The G1 toys, when they dropped, I mean, they were like just freaking 4-step transformation compared to like the freaking 500 that there are now in the toy lines. I mean, it's absolutely insane.
Eddie, you're getting some flack, man.
I know, man. I know it. This blue effect, is this supposed to like show the transformation?
That's what it looks like. Yeah, it looks like it's a new transformation.
Dude. That's crazy. Yeah,
that's
At
a nice
first,
touch.
I just thought it was effects, and then I saw like you know you could see it in there, and I was like, oh shit, they're like trying to show that's crazy, dude. That's
Bro,
pretty
I mentioned that earlier. You're not paying attention.
No, I'm sorry. I guess I'm out of it. That's pretty dope though. That's crazy.
What's going on,
man.
Sean?
What's up, Sean?
What's up, YouTube?
Well, that's what you're paying for, right? $1,800. That's a hefty price tag, but look.
I mean, you're getting
the
what,
attention to detail.
Yeah, 2.5 statues in one. I mean, along with the dinosaur mode, along with the bot mode, and mid transformation with the translucent. I mean, that base is crazy, and yeah, this is some good stuff here, guys. But doggone, that price tag, $1,815. I mean, you guys think this warrants that? I mean, it's a big boy, but doggone, $1,800.
I don't know. I don't think I can. Like, I'm sure for people who are into the line and into that sort of into the Transformers, I'm sure you'll find the collectors for it. It's the same as the Ronin with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, right? Has a hefty price tag, but you have fans, and where you're going to get a statue like that? I don't think you're going to be able to get it anywhere. So, of course, I think all these pieces have people that are interested in them. Is Transformers your thing, right? Your cup of tea?
Yeah, it doesn't seem outrageous. it seems high, like pretty fucking expensive, but it doesn't seem like crazy over the top.
Look at Equan here.
Yeah, PCS. Equan nailed it, dude. PCS stands for Pricey Collector Statues, dude. He ain't lying, man.
And that's without shipping too. So.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Max Geekum says that 1,000 USD is about 2.4K.
Wow.
Jeez.
Wow.
Yeah, that sucks, Max. But who was it? Yeah, Single Songwriter says the lava looks pretty wild. Yeah. The collector says he's interested in both, but he wonders what the mystery is. I think we butted into a different conversation. Facebook user, what's going on, man? James C's in the house. What's going on, James?
Good morning, James.
Whoa,
how's it going, brother?
Beautiful, beautiful James. I miss James, man. We don't get to see him that much anymore.
I know. He's busy though. He's still planning to do the Queen Studios tour, so he's sticking for that. Yeah, he's just been a bit busy with work and everything, but glad you can make it, man.
Yeah, it's always great to see James. Moving on from Pricey Collector Statue for Equan, we're gonna go ahead and drop this a little bit. This is still PCS. However, they're moving into the 6-scale realm with the Spider-Man video game pieces. So we're looking at 6-scale advanced suit Spider-Man. Now this is a much more easier price for Swallow, Equan. Yeah. You're coming in at $450, and these are due to drop September through November of 2022. We got this advanced suit Spidey from the PS4 game, but we also got Miles from the PlayStation game also. Both poses, they're pretty much fully identical, it looks like. I mean, I like the idea of both of them just swinging from a street sign like that.
Yeah.
And these are fully sculpted. I mean, the details look great for being fully sculpted. There's no mixed media in the suit, so you guys have nothing to worry about as far as any creasing or anything like that for 6-scale brethren out here that collect the figures, the Hot Toys and what have you. But yeah, no, this is a nice piece. I mean, I just sold the Hot Toys one that I have, and I think this would be like a pretty good replacement. I mean, in my opinion, I would happily display this in the collection as if I were a Spider-Man fan. Yeah. The fact that it's 6-scale, it's a less of a footprint. It's more manageable as far as the display space is concerned. But yeah, these guys look great. I mean, what do you think, Eddie?
I wonder, is Zach still in the chat? I wonder who did his. You know how he picked up that one from GameStop, the Miles, and the pose is it's extremely close to this. Like it's almost the same thing, right, except the Miles is like, I think his legs are in the air, but I think that one was Diamond. It might have been PCS though, I don't remember, but that might have been like part of their like PVC line, because this one is all resin. But I think it's dope, and I think it's cool that they did two, and I could see them going even further if these were successful and doing like all different suits and stuff. But I think it's cool. I love dynamic statues, dude. I like the whole pushing the out of the box, you know, not just the standard standing museum pose. Or this one's pretty crazy.
But dude, forget the extra suits. What if they went after the villains though, dude? I mean,
oh my goodness,
the Sinister Six.
Oh my goodness,
that'd be crazy in the video game form.
I think this looks really good. This pair, I think that it's fairly priced. What do we say it was? $450, I think.
$450.
Fairly priced. I like to see the edition size, of course. That's my thing.
Yeah.
I see these statues. They're 1/6 with a setup like Eddie's. You got a nice little desk where you can put them on the desk. I think it would look sick. The only thing, and if I'm gonna say one gripe, I would have liked to see is they changed up the signs between the statue, the name of the streets, and the Oscorp, and so forth. But I wish they did a different pose. Just because if I want to pick up these two, it's like, you know what I mean? It's like you have two of the same statues, just they tweak the signs and do a little bit of a different pose. Keep the same base, put his leg up or something like that. You know what I mean? Or have him swinging in a different way. But besides
I think that's why Zach's is so good, because the legs are at, like, the arm is higher, and it just seems more like lined. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because this one kind of does, like, it's a little droopy like that.
I think this pose is perfect for the advanced suit, but for the Miles, they just should have made it a bit more dynamic. That's my opinion. But
I think either one of them could have been more dynamic.
A little bit more.
The other.
Yeah. Just tweak it a bit between the two so that they would display well together. But these are really tempting at that price.
Yeah, no, they look really good. I like the details in the red on the mouse suit. It looks really, it gives off that little shine.
I wonder if Zach's actually seen these, because I'm sure he'd love this mouse.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a mouse fan.
He's a mouse fanatic, yeah.
CC's up in here saying it's very true. You'd have to display them on opposite sides of each other, of the room maybe, or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, I guess in different point of views or what have you, different angles. I mean, you could probably pull off a different look. I mean, considering they're both in the same exact pose. I mean,
that's the thing.
It's a little. I can see where they're trying to save money. They pass the savings on the collector, but I mean, I'm sure most people wouldn't mind paying like a little bit. I don't know, maybe 150 or so extra just to have like a different pose or what have you.
Mm-hmm.
So,
it's great for people who are choosing one or the other. It's just if you want to pick up two as a companion piece, that's where it could have used it. Facebook user says he wishes it was 1/4.
Oh, dude, yeah, that would have been cool. But I mean, I'm sure there's some collectors out here that appreciate the fact that this is 1/6.
Oh yeah.
So just to save a little bit more display.
Definitely.
Save a little bit more display space. James sees that that work is starting up, and it's super busy over there. But however, things will be settling down soon. And Queen Studios tour will happen once COVID settles over here. Yeah, man. I hope you stay safe over there, man. I mean, amongst all things, I understand work is busy, dude. But I mean, you know, just keep you and your wife safe, bro.
Yeah.
I mean,
definitely, dude.
Yeah,
COVID's not going anywhere right now yet.
Badfish is asking, is anyone all in on the Hot Toy Spider-Man getting the miles too?
For the game, the only one for the game that like really tempts me is the is it the DJ suit, like the one that has the electric mask and the one that it comes with
the pixelated eyes.
Yeah,
and I think there's a light up in the chest or something, and that one looks super fucking cool, man. I really like that one, and I never played the Miles game. I started the Spider-Man one, and I didn't even finish that either, dude. I don't know what it is, man. I start these games and they're not fucking COD, so I stop playing them. I don't know.
It's true. Once you get into COD, you get into a mental state where
I know. What the hell, dude? And then it ruins you because it's like COD sucks now. So like,
poor Mark is starting to feel the burn, man. Mark is saying that he actually wishes they would make more of 1/6 because he can't spend $1,000 plus.
It's so true, though.
Yeah, you can, Mark. Stop lying.
It's so true.
I feel like he's being humble, though, dude. I feel like he can spend $1,000 every time.
Collecting has just been $1,000 plus statues now. That's it. And
Jesus.
Yeah.
Compared to well, I'll talk a little bit about it when we talk about the next statue.
Yeah. Or in our main topic too.
Yeah.
Shit's getting crazy, man.
Yeah.
Mr. JB's in the house. What's going on, sir?
What's going on, man?
Moving on, Sideshow released the Huntress premium format. We saw this at Sideshow Con recently, and this is a gorgeous, gorgeous piece. I mean, I think that Sideshow is stepping up their game recently in the premium format pieces. I know not everybody agrees. Like the Scarlet Witch that they did, I think that looks great.
Dude,
the head sculpt looks great.
Funny you bring that one up because I see the pose in this one. And I know for a while, everybody was like, oh, look at same pose. And I know it's not exactly the same because the arms are different or whatever, but with that cape, the way that it is and the way that I even think her hips go the same way, like, fuck, man. I know that you wouldn't put them anywhere near each other because it's DC and Marvel, or unless you're like Mark, where you just want the statues of chicks and you have them all lined up no matter what fandom they are or whatever, then that would suck. But I like it. I just right now when you said it, I was like, holy shit, that's fucking Scarlet Witch and whoever poses these capes, whoever poses these capes literally just goes like that, and then he's done. He's like, oh, masterpiece.
I mean, that's the thing. I mean, thankfully these capes are mixed media, so you can pose them however you desire. But I mean, I guess that's a plus. I mean, if you get the Scarlet Witch too, you can pose it a different way. I mean, whatever. Real quick, going back to the pricing and availability, we're looking at $585, and it's dropping from June to August of 2022. So yeah, getting out of those $1,000 range, kind of something more manageable at $585 for some of the collectors out there. But no, it's looks dope. She looks nice. She looks really nice. And yo, Eddie, I don't even remember, to be honest, that the Scarlet Witch is a similar pose to this one.
I'm in my mind. You got me all distracted
now. Yeah. I'm gonna have to go back and check it out real quick. But Jonathan, what are your thoughts about this?
Doing it, I think.
Yeah, maybe.
She is gorgeous. This statue is beautiful. The colors, the pose. I love this statue. 585, like this. You know what this brings me back to? I don't know if anybody here. I was boxing up the collection this weekend, and I was boxing up the back in the day. Sideshow did their Comic Cat, the Adam Hughes line, Black Cat, where they have all the Black Cat, Mary Jane, She-Hulk. They got the statue. That's what this reminds me to. It's like almost like an homage to that kind of body type and pose and statue, like the dynamicness of the statue and how the cape flows and so forth. It brings me back to those statues. One gripe, and you're looking at it now, is this Sideshow doing this green, the same thing they did with the Vader and who else they do? Grievous, the green, glowing green and orange. They need to stop that, please. You know what I mean? That like they make it seem like it glows. I don't like that very much. In my opinion.
Was right. It's just in the cape. The hips are going another way.
Yeah, it's the cape that does it.
Yeah, it's just in my mind's eye. I was like Scarlet Witch, but
just because of the posable cape.
Yeah,
but I think Sideshow is just, they've always been good with their statues, and regardless of what their figures turn out to be, their statues, especially when it comes to the relating to comics, fantastic job. The base, whatever. I for me, it's the wooden step here with a crowbar. Okay, they could add a little bit more, but I think when your eyes hit the statue, if you want to pull that up, Mario, when your eyes hit the statue, it's the attention is all to her. No one's looking at the base. Her pose.
Oh, dude, yeah.
Yeah, like that cape is gorgeous.
I like that I feel like they made her a little thicker too. Like
yeah,
a little thicker thighs. The waist is a little. She's not super twig like.
And I'm happy that they didn't make this a sculpted cape, to be honest.
Oh, really?
Really?
I don't know where I fall on that argument yet.
Oh, guys, I was moving the premium format Batman. You know, with that massive cape? No, man. For long term and when you want to move and so forth, some statues need the sculpted cape, but if you can manage to have a fabric cape like this and kind of get that effect still, using high-end fabric and so forth. Like, look what they did with Vader. I think they were able to execute that cape perfectly.
You're not wrong.
Yeah, but that's the thing, dude. I mean, a lot of collectors don't want to take the time out to actually freaking pose a cape.
To futz.
I mean, that's a lot of time and effort to put in, dude.
You're right.
Not everybody's gonna want to do that.
And it's not only that. It attracts lint and so forth, and then you gotta...
Yeah, exactly. So to have the convenience of a fully sculpted cape already, doing its thing, that's appreciated. However, sometimes it's it is kind of worrisome sometimes because it's another fragile piece, if depending on how you display it or where you display it. But even so, I mean, I can see the argument for both sides, and I don't think I really have a choice yet, or.
But she's gorgeous, and for that price... Again,
let's can't go wrong.
Let's see the edition size. I hope they kind of, 15, 1,000.
No, John, it's going to be like 6,000, dude. We're talking Sideshow.
No, I don't think 6,000.
The days of under 2,000 are over.
Well, come on, 750. Come on.
It's like at least 4,000.
No exclusive on this one. They got to bring.
They've been doing that a lot lately.
You've been seeing that a lot lately, yeah, with a lot of the premium formats that have been coming out lately.
If that means that the ES is lower, then that's cool.
That's fine. That's fine with me. Yeah, that's fine. But I do miss the exclusives. But no, she's stellar. What do you think, Eddie? Are you picking her up?
Yeah, no, probably not. But I think it's sick. I can't get I'm getting some DC stuff, but I can't. Not the comic line stuff. I don't know much about this character either. The only thing I saw her from was Harley Quinn, the recent Birds of Prey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I saw a little bit of her history and background in there. But that's all I know about her. I think it's cool, and whoever's doing the Rogues Gallery and stuff, that's cool that you can add her in.
That's why I'm thankful I'm more of a cinematic centric collector.
Yeah.
Because if I was, there's so many options for comics, dude. I mean,
I know, dude.
Even going down the comic book route, even with the customs alone, man, it's insane. There's so many freaking there's so much fan art out there.
Yeah.
Just for the comic book line.
Just to mention quickly, she pairs well with the Black Canary premium format statue that Sideshow did. Now, if it's going to be similar, that one had an edition size of 2,500. So again, no exclusive, but the edition size was 2,500. So
I could see it being the same as that.
Yeah.
Or even lower. I feel like there's more Black Canary fans than there is Huntress fans.
Yeah.
So I could see it even being lower. But...
Single songwriter says those thick hips and beautiful faces what sells it.
It's gorgeous.
Yeah, seriously.
And what's nice about it is the fabric cape, okay, if you have a big display area, you can extend the cape that way. And if you don't, you can tighten it up like that bottom right photo. And the base doesn't have a large footprint. So I feel like you can fit her in small spaces and have a nice DC line set up. So I don't have any complaints about it. Sorry?
Does she have a sword or a dagger coming out of her boot, or is it in the base? You see the bottom right corner where they have the cape posed to the side?
There's a knife behind the base.
Oh, okay.
That's what that is.
By the way, whoever did that cape pose is much better than the dude that just flays shit out. That is so simple, but it looks way better. I don't know why. But
Mark Pearson says he loves a meaty thigh.
Oh yeah,
there's
Mark.
You're not the only one, bro.
It would have been cool to see a switch out with the crossbow, though. I know a crossbow is like one of her main weapons. That would have been cool to see.
Or another portrait or something.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Yeah. Jeff Morris says that the Huntress will go well in the Bat Family display, too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Seriously.
I love that purple. That's my thing.
Yeah, purple. It's great.
Purple's my favorite color.
There's Mark again. He says, love a crime fighter with exposed eye.
I think that's why they chose the green, John.
Yeah.
Because if they did it with Venom, too, and he's got those purple highlights in him, and I think that's why they go with the green is the purple.
I don't mind adding the green. It's just when you try to make it that, I feel like they're trying to make it that glow effect. It just
they
doesn't,
are. Yeah,
it doesn't.
I don't mind it. I think it's a decent little touch. It doesn't distract. I mean, my eyes. My eyes are elsewhere, bro. Like you said earlier.
You're right. It doesn't.
But yeah, it's a good piece altogether. Jeff says that if she was holding the staff vertically instead of horizontal.
I don't know. I just think it makes the statue look not sexy. I don't know if sexy is the right word. It's just, I don't know. It adds a nice little touch to the statue, the way she's holding it.
Pleasing to the eye, John.
Pleasing to the eye. That's
pleasing to the eye.
Pleasing to the eye. Sorry, I thought this was after dark.
On. So Prime 1 also dropped recently the DL3 Master Race Batman. They already have like another version of this in the the blue and gray from the Dark Knight 3 comic, and now this is the black edition, limited to only 350 pieces.
Love it.
coming in at 1,200, arriving sometime in April 2022 to June 2022. I don't know. There's so many Batman statues out there, guys. Shit, ever since we started In and Outs, it seems like we've been talking about a Batman statue every week, and I was this close to dropping this one, but I'm like, let's just go ahead and discuss it anyway, man. But
I know this is a lot of people's favorite, the blue one. You know, the one that came out. That was a super well done piece and really overall loved. I know. I think it sold out pretty quick too.
Yeah.
That's what Equan said. Equan said it's already sold out.
Yeah, it's sick, dude. It had people not into DC buying it. Like I think Barbara from DCX, I don't think she had very much DC at the time when she got this, or 1/3 stuff. I don't know. I could be wrong, but I swear when this came out, a lot of people that weren't into DC were buying this thing. And this is my personal favorite build for Batman. Like I like the older,
big, stocky,
stock.
Batman,
and I've been watching Titans recently, and I'm all into it now. I'm in the middle of season 2, almost at the end, and I'm realizing that's the difference between Marvel and DC than Star Wars. Like Star Wars is cool because of how cool the characters are and the story and the I don't know, the lore of it all, but there's no fucking... We're the big buff fucking like powerful characters in Star Wars. You know what I mean? Like that's the only thing is missing is like the big, strong characters and all. So I kind of want some DC in there to get some, some fucking strong guys in the collection. You know what I mean?
You've got some force wielders, dude. You don't need no freaking big old strong buff people, dude. I mean,
force. He can still work out. Dude. Well, because he feels the force.
Sure.
He doesn't. Nobody works out.
Can you imagine like a big old buff stormtrooper dude with his tight ass freaking armor?
A buff ass Jedi,
right? Or freaking
that would be pretty funny. He pulls out his lightsaber, he crushes it like, oh shit, that's the 5th one this week. Son of a bitch.
Told you, Star Wars fan, judge me by my size, do you?
Oh.
Yeah, Jeff Morris says this is based off of Gabriel Del Auto's art.
Oh
yeah. Yeah, I mean, I like the switch outs that it comes with. I mean, it's got the rifle piece. You got like the switch out emblem, the 3 different hands with the batarangs and with the grappling gun.
Yeah,
and the clenched fist.
I like that you can switch out the logos, like the symbols.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah.
Well, that's what makes the statue so intriguing. Is you got the swap out heads and the arms, and there's just so many displaying options. And it's not only that, but that 350 is just, I love that number.
Mm-hmm. But that's what's really cool too about the Prime 1 pieces. I love that they give you like multiple swap outs and head sculpts, and sometimes they'll give you some bust also to put those extra head sculpts on too.
That's where I think
always
this is
a nice
lacking.
touch. That always adds to the display.
Yeah, I wish they did that here because we need it. Like once you start producing the busts for the head sculpts of the statues, I think you should just continue with all your releases. But like guys, look at it. Like we're looking at a price tag of $11.99.
$1,200. Yeah.
If you compare this to the PCS, what was that guy's name? The PCS Grimlock.
The Grimlock, yeah.
Coming at $18.15. Like I just when
you're
I
getting
look
a lot
at
there with that Grimlock though. I mean,
you're getting a lot.
That's I mean, as far as the overall piece is concerned, not as far as switch outs, but I mean overall what you're
display
looking at. There's a lot going on in the display. Yeah.
I don't know. I think this is beautiful, and I do like the black suit over the blue. If I'm being honest, portraits look great. Swap outs, the gun and the grappling rope, fantastic. Being able to change the emblem.
Yeah, that's nice. That's a nice touch.
Fantastic. I think.
Jeff says for the price that they should be including busts.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then that's going to add to the shipping costs.
Exactly.
I mean, this big beefy monster is going to be going to be expensive to ship from overseas.
A statue this size, I really think $11.99 is fairly priced. I don't think that's overpriced.
Going to be. I don't even want to know
what
the shipping is. That's why I don't get this shit. I don't want to know.
Mark says that John looks at the edition size and that I look at the price. I wish he could be like John when he grows up and just ignore the price.
I believe you. I think the price is fair. It's fair.
John better start looking at prices.
You got to consider that, man. I mean, that baby's coming.
I know.
When is the baby coming, dude?
You guys are killing my
it's like this is where
here.
I come to forget about all that,
I come to forget about light. Well, not even anymore. Now I come here, it's empty shelves. I'm reminded every time I walk in.
You still got that Thor. I like how everything's empty and you still got Thor right there. Yeah, that's amazing.
I haven't boxed them yet. That's tomorrow.
Yeah, Max also makes a point that you have so many posable options. You could have 6 different statues with the swap outs. Yeah, that's true, man. That's a cool part. I mean, some collectors don't really bring that up. They always bring up the fact with 6-scale figures, you can pose them up. Yeah, that's great now. But I mean, some of these statues too, how they have the swap outs where you can make it look almost completely different. I mean, you have pretty much a similar pose, but I mean, you got different display options too that go with it too. So
I just think I was noticing that I think these companies need to come up with a way to, if you're giving this many I hate keeping swap outs in the box. I think it's a waste. And I'm like, honestly, what are we going to do? Every month a new pose. We're going to go to the box, take out the new head sculpt. Some people enjoy doing that. Some people don't have time to do that. But if these companies can come up with a way to kind of incorporate, maybe in a base or something, where you can incorporate all the pieces of the statue, I think we need to head that way. I think that'd be something innovative.
You know what they could do? They could they could make them like those old school Power Ranger toys that have a button. You push it and the head flips. It flips inside and then it flips back.
Greg E is asking, when's our girl Aayla? Aayla.
Oh, you gotta wait for 2 weeks. She's not on the show. Bro. She's not on the show.
She's coming out, dude. She's coming out. Just hold up. We're almost there. Casual Nerd Problems in the house. What's going on, bro? Good to see you, man. Brendan Riley. Brendan's in the chat. Get this bad boy in your display, and then you'll forget all about the price. It says your wife won't. But what are you gonna do about it?
It's true.
Brendan, what's going on, bro? Good to see you.
I like how everybody's like, oh, the wife. And look, I don't give a shit. Okay, she's listening. She's not my wife yet, but
oh boy,
look, she doesn't like it. Well, oh well.
Yeah.
But
there's the door.
It's more about I want to eat this fucking month, dude. It's more like I need some fucking water and shit.
And that's not something I give up because you post on Instagram. It looks like she cooks pretty well. So
I know
that's
exactly.
Not,
I'm trying to.
Dude.
Yep. You guys want to know why the shelves are bare and look at what I'm eating there.
It's okay as long as the shelves are bare, but the stomach's full. You're good.
There you go, man. That's the real Samwise way.
The Iron Studios Mandalorian and Luke Skywalker set with Little Grogu and R2-D2 went up for pre-order. Coming in at $13.50, expected to ship July to September of 2022 of next year. So we saw this on one of Prime Ones at Iron Studios little video shows that they have every so often, and we were just giving them shit for their head sculpt. I mean, it was just so bad, man. I mean, but it looks like they went back. I'm sure they've heard all the responses, and it looks improved. I mean, I don't know if it's the lighting, if it's just the paint apps, but I think this looks good. Yeah. I think it looks really good. I mean, you know what? I wanted to be interested in a Luke Skywalker piece, and I love that R2 is in it, but not this one. I don't want a freaking another Grogu. I don't want another Grogu in the collection, man. Why? I've got Iron Studios Mando with Grogu with the pram. I mean, I don't want Luke and Grogu, dude. I mean, no.
It's the emotion. That scene where Mando gives Grogu to Luke, and
and that's where the emotion was, is when Mando was giving him up. So the 1/10 one, the 1/10 piece that they have with the two of them looking at each other, that one is the emotional piece. This one is just like,
this one kind of looks like he's like, I'm taking him, and you have no option.
Yeah, exactly. He's like, what are you gonna do?
Oh, that 1/10, you mentioned it. If that was a 1/4, oh my goodness, that would be an instant buy.
You know what it was, Mario? They wanted to make the Luke, and they were like, but we need a way to get the Mandalorian hype in there. Yes. And they're like, what's the scene with Grogu? And they're like, let's do that one. Because they could have done that scene when the fucking doors open and he's coming out of the, then
fighting
or
and so
like
forth.
right when he's about to fight the Dark Troopers, like they could have done that and it would have been badass and they would have nailed it, and I feel like it would have been sick as hell. But they had to get Grogu in there. That's why they had to go with
Jeff says Grogu comes with everything, just like fries.
Seriously,
I just think
CC says that it looks like a kidnapping.
Yeah, well, that's not
wow,
that's pretty accurate.
He's giving up. He gave him up willingly,
I think the statue looks good, guys. Like, I'm not gonna lie.
I'm not saying it doesn't look good. It's just that I don't want this.
You don't want another representation.
I don't want another Mando representation with Grogu. I mean, if it was Luke and R2, I might. Yeah, and if they would have done the pose like what another fan art piece is doing right now, I would have loved to see that.
That's the one. Yeah.
That's what I would have loved to see. I mean, something like more dynamic. It's got the hood up and everything. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's nice that I like the touch. R2 lights up, and he has his sound features. So
the sound is cool.
That's
hell
really
yeah.
That's
the
nice.
Sound is cool. I kind of want to just buy it and just cut it in half, and put Luke.
Wow.
And just put R2 on display.
What do you think of the? I lost my train of thought now because that cutting in half just completely threw me off. What do you think of the price? $13.50.
I think it's
300
good.
too high. Get rid of Grogu and it'll be priced just right.
I think it's a good price for especially with the light up and the sound features, and then it's the fact that it's both of them. It's a good size and everything. Like, I don't. Yeah, the price doesn't concern me at all.
I can appreciate the light up features in R2. That's a welcome addition, but the sound effects, no, I don't want to freaking.
What?
I don't want to. No, I don't want to toy. It's toyish of my damn statue, dude. I don't. Who's gonna use that?
Come on.
Are you gonna use that, dude?
Are you kidding me? Friends come over. Friends come over. Guys, watch this.
Yeah, I know. Has a little remote. You click it.
Gorgeous.
I know. That's pretty sick, dude. That was one of the things that, like, what 1.6 R2D2 came with the remote, and it had the sound effects and everything.
It did.
The Deluxe did, right?
The sideshow one.
It was the Force Awakens Hot Toys one that had
with the chrome dome.
With the chrome dome.
Yeah, with the chrome dome.
That was one of the coolest things about that thing, dude. So, yeah, I would love to see that.
You can get the Spiro one for much cheaper, and it's like way cooler too. So, moves around. It's a little remote control. Has all the sounds. Has all the lights.
Would a 1/4 Mando change your mind to accompany this piece?
I already have a 1/4 Mando coming in.
Well, they did do. This is the one that did a 1/4 Mando. You mean that
the one that matches the scene? Yeah.
Oh, just scale up the 10 scale when they did?
Well, I guess you can scale that one up if you scale that one up, but then he's still holding Grogu. He's still holding Grogu.
Yeah, it's the same thing. I mean, just take the helmet off. I mean, I'm sure Iron Studios can pull off a decent sculpt for Pedro Pascal, but
I think Iron Studios could have been smart if they did the statue of R2 by himself with the light up feature and the sound chip.
I'd love that.
They could have taken advantage of a market,
Yeah.
or added a C-3PO or something, you know? I don't know if they have that freedom, but at least that R2, if they separated it like Eddie was saying and sold it as a separate piece, I think a lot of people would jump on it.
You're right.
Always.
Vince's Rebellion says it looks more like Return of the Jedi Luke with an uncanny valley. What?
Mandalorian
Luke, and I'm here for it. Yeah, Grogu comes with everything just like fries. Brendan says I kind of want to buy another life-size Grogu just so I can punch him in the face.
Wow.
Like Trooper.
I don't hate on Grogu that much. You're right. It's coming with too much stuff, dude. Like, it's just too much. How many?
It's for the kids. It's for the kids, guys. This is not for the. This is, you guys we're like OG Star Wars fans. This is, you know how many kids got into Star Wars through.
John, you're gonna buy your kid a freaking $1,400 statue?
No, but I'm saying character wise.
Yeah. No, the character, I like the character. I'm not with the hate on that. I like him in the show. It's just they need to stop putting him in all the fucking collectibles, because you're gonna have all these. You can't. That limits what you put these with, because it's like, I got my Mando and Grogu, my Luke and Grogu, my fucking Cara Dune and Grogu, my fucking Gideon and Grogu.
We already see that. We already see that shit in 375. We see it in 6-inch. We're seeing it in 6 scale, and now we got to freaking see it in quarter scale.
Yeah.
I mean,
no.
Come on, just give us a break from freaking.
They would have.
Brendan says that. Brendan says that Iron Studios is on the come up, but he doesn't think that they've earned the $1,300 price tag yet.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
I would disagree with that. They have some the Daredevil that I had, amazing. The Mandalorian they just did, amazing. They're doing the Black Widow. That the prototype looks so fucking amazing.
She looks bad. Looks good.
Yeah, I don't know, Brandon. They put out some bangers, dude. Their fucking Darth Vader banger. That's arguably the best Vader in quarter scale.
Yeah.
So
and they listen. Even they listen to the collectors. Remember that Marty they did? We all freaked at that portrait, and they fixed it. They did the same with this.
Yeah.
So
Jeff says
God. Yes.
Oh, Jeff.
Yeah, Jeff says more interested in the quarter scale Sam Wilson Captain America piece. Yeah, dude, we're getting there. We're getting there.
These guys are rushing.
Let's fucking get there.
So yeah, there's Luke. So MYC went ahead and teased a couple more pieces. We're looking at it again from the Mandalorian line, the Tusken Raider, and I think this pretty much finishes off their bounty hunter set. I think.
This is unless they do their version of Boba Fett, and they've done everything. Because they haven't done a Boba Fett, but I mean, you'll have everything because there's multiple Boba Fett options out there. But
dude, I was watching Junior unbox the Zuckus, dude. Oh my gosh, that thing came out so good.
Dude, it's crazy.
MYC is scary what they're doing, man. It's scary. I'm excited to see what these turn out, but this is such a close up of that Tusken Raider, and that mouth is just I can't unsee that now. What I picture when I look at that mouth area, I can't unsee.
You picturing an anus?
I'm not even gonna say it, but fuck, they gotta like.
Oh damn it, Eddie! Dude.
Box of nerds out of her butthole.
I can't picture. I can't erase that from my mind.
Dude! Now it's just a freaking balloon.
This is what my butt looks like when the bidet is coming out. It's just puckered up.
This is what happens after you eat the chili peppers.
You're not wrong. It's brown too. What the?
That's what I mean, man. They gotta tweak that shit. I don't know.
Oh my god, dude.
What that mouth do?
Oh goodness.
Badfish knew it was coming, dude. You're getting all kinds of flack, dude. Eddie. Okay, I'm done after that. Tremble. You know what? We're gonna go and move on just for Tremble.
But yeah.
And
wait, Mario.
Here we go.
Are you getting that Tusken? That shit's coming out next weekend. You know it. That's going. Is it
next weekend they're dropping it?
It's going. Yeah, it's going up the day we're at Disney.
Dude.
Yeah.
That's a 3-piece set, I think. Or is it? It's a 3-piece or a 2-piece?
Well, I know they're doing like a whole, the whole village or whatever, right? But I think the first one that they're releasing is just him and the dog. I think.
We'll see, dude. I mean, it's tempting, dude, but we'll see. We'll see. I mean, it's the Tusken Raider, dude. I mean, they go back from the beginning, man. So.
Yeah.
We'll see, but cool. I think this is another one too. Aayla Secura.
What a beauty.
Right. 915. We're looking at MYC Sculptures of this piece. 915. Got $195 deposit, and the pre-order drops tomorrow, Saturday, September 4th at 12 p.m. Eastern. This is gonna sell out fast. I mean, when they announced the base with this thing, I mean, all of us were like, holy shit.
Yeah, the flowers.
Dude, she came out good too. I really like, I mean, the leather in her pants. I mean, I think she's perfectly proportioned. I mean, someone mentioned earlier about either the Zion art or this piece. I mean, I think the Zion art, it's a little bit more exaggerated. And I think they nailed it. I think they nailed this piece, man. I mean, it looks absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah, it's the lights. The lights is crazy. I told you guys off air. It looks like, well, I said Pangea, but it looks like fucking Pandora, dude.
Avatar. I'm telling you, you can use that. I think that statue looks amazing. The only thing... Oh, let's watch this first.
No, go ahead.
The only thing I feel is the statue looks great. Body looks great. Colors, paint application. It's just, there's something about the portrait. I don't know what it is. I didn't
see it. You know what? I fucking loved it until John said it, and then I kept looking at it. I was like...
There's something about the portrait.
But you know what it is? I think it's just the way that is how she looked in the movie. I think it was just the way, like, you know, because it's all this makeup and pieces that she had on her in the movie that her face just looks, I don't know if it's unproportioned or like, I don't know. It does look weird. But that's how she looked in the movie.
That's how she looks. It's something that it just rubbed me the wrong way. But look how beautiful that is.
Oh man, I want her to rub me the wrong way. You think he did? You think he threw the dust up there on purpose? Because I like this effect. I don't know if his studio is just hella dirty.
I think this is this is an after effect, bro. I don't think this is intentional.
All that statue money don't got no air purifier. You hate to see it. Needs a Dyson.
Yeah, seriously, huh? But dude, look at that. Look at that base.
Watch the
man.
portrait. Look at the portrait. Look.
Yeah,
I think it's fine, John. I think
look.
She's got that long, face.
Man.
Was it that bottom lip?
Oh. Hey, whoa! Take it easy.
Hey,
maybe the eyebrows are. I don't know. It's something, man. She needs to do something.
The details in the ground.
Yeah, the base phenomenal. Yeah.
You know what would be a great companion piece, man? Is freaking
Jake Sully.
Bly.
Oh
yeah, Jake Sully. Freaking Commander Bly, dude, would have been sick in here, man. James C. that he just notified Eddie, and he was wearing a Motley Crue T-shirt.
Motley Crue. That's before Eddie was even born.
I know half the music I like was before.
It's true. Born, it's so true.
It's before you were born too.
I know.
Sorry, Mario.
Eddie, I think I'm. Anyway,
Are we talking about? Did you put Zion's picks too for his on the show?
No, I didn't add it.
Okay, me and Danny were going back and forth on both of these because we like aspects of both of them. But what do you guys think if we're comparing? Because they are dropping. I mean, Zion's already went up for order, and theirs goes up tomorrow. But what do you guys think? Which way would you go?
Oh, this all the way.
Yeah.
MYC.
Really?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So, I love this one, and I definitely think it's better. It's just more detailed. The light up is crazy. But I think the other one would fit my display better because it's got more of like the cartoony. I know it's like super exaggerated with the curviness and the, it's like super exaggerated, But I think it looks more animated and shit. And then also Danny had brought up, look at her right hand. What do you think she's doing? That kind of is out in the middle of nowhere. What do you think's happening there?
Well, it makes it seem like she's pushing those
That's
plants out of the way.
Yeah,
right?
moving something out of the way. Yeah, exactly.
But then I feel like her hand should have been on the plant.
Touching it, yeah.
Yeah. Because it kind of looks like it's just like, her strong hand or what. Twisted up in it. But
she looks beautiful, I think. But that face, though, you're rough.
Come on, John.
They have time. They got time to tweak it. They'll do their thing. I truly believe.
Put a little 1/4 bag over her head.
No, it's not that bad. But I truly believe MYC will knock it out of the park like they always do. What they're producing, and it's just.
See, Danny had said this too. The pose with a little bit of a twist would look better because he was saying the fact that her left hand is the one holding the saber and her left foot is forward. He feels that the right foot should be forward, just so that way the body kind of has a little bit of motion in it. And I kind of agree. I could see that.
Let me I've got the
what are we looking at price
one pulled up.
Price wise, we're looking at $9.15, right? Yeah.
Badfish, I've talked like this for a long time, man. Since the beginning, okay.
She's a bit pricey. I'll be honest. $9.15.
Yeah, man. What are you gonna?
Oh, dude, but I mean, look what you're getting.
Ooh, this one's not bad. But then this one, the arms in front of the face.
I don't know.
Yeah, okay, John.
I appreciate the pose, but it's just way too.
The arm should have been a little over more so you could see the full face. You're right. And because he kind of got it displayed at an angle to see the whole face.
And she has her lightsaber out like for battle, but it looks like she's on a runway. So, you know what I mean? Looks
like she's holding one in too, man.
Oh my god!
Holding one in.
Come on, cheeks stay together.
But no, that face, the arm. If the arm wasn't blocking the face.
Right there, yeah. You got to display it right here. I feel like that's how you got to.
Right there. That's the money shot.
Oh yeah, yep. That's it. Jesus. Look, if I was getting one, I would get this one, and it's not because it's better. I don't think it's horrible, but it goes better with what I'm trying to accomplish with my Star Wars statue collection.
I just feel like the MYC one tells a story. She's walking through.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You get that vibe. It's a work of art.
Dude, I could just throw on the movie and see the story. I don't need the fucking statue.
If that's the case, why are you collecting, man?
I hate to see it, man.
All right, let's get back on target. But I think I'm gonna, Eddie, I'm considering it, dude. I might be there in the morning to pick that one up, dude.
This.
So, okay, so this is something. Amazing. This piece might be more near and dear to John because he's been asking for some sort of Padme or Queen Amidala for a little while because he loves the dolls. So here we're looking at the Zion Art Padme renders. I think they just put this up about a little over a week ago. And let's hear it, John.
I think.
How excited are you?
Really good. I wouldn't buy that just because.
Wow.
No, just because I have my collection has nothing. It will not coincide with my collection whatsoever. But this is.
Don't worry, dude. They're releasing people are working on a Qui-Gon.
Yeah, but I'm not a fan.
You got them all.
I'm not a fan of Clone Wars. Not Clone Wars. The
prequels.
Prequels.
Yeah.
Phantom Menace.
I appreciate that we were discussing that. The reason why I brought up my interest for the figure was when we were talking about the Hot Toys. and how they were doing her in her white suit. I said to myself, it would be nice to have her, if they did something like this with a throne. Oh man, that'd be amazing.
Well, here's your chance. I mean, another statue on a throne.
Yeah, but Mario, come on, like this is a render. I'd like to see the actual physical piece, and then we can talk. But from what
Eddie has a piece from this, from Zion Arts in. So
it came out just like the render.
This is what that's which one is Ahsoka?
Yeah.
Yep.
Came just like the render. I look. I don't have enough experience or like background on these guys to know how often they're hit and misses when they come out. I know Danny says sometimes they don't come out perfect, but from what I've seen, the ones that he has released come out like the prototypes. So, I would be more interested in this than the Boba, if I'm being honest, on Throne.
Wowzers!
Really?
Yeah, but if I can't fit this in my setup, I can't. That's why I'm waiting. If I have to have one or the other, I'm gonna go with that one that MYC is working on in the white outfit from. I think that's Attack of the Clones.
Oh, we're getting there.
Yeah. So.
But she's gorgeous.
Yeah, it is, and just from this render prototype, whatever, the likeness is amazing. They killed that. So.
Oh yeah, the render is executed perfectly.
Yeah, this is cool, dude.
Mario, are you picking this one up?
Nah, this is a pass for me. Same with you, John. I mean, I'm not much of I enjoy the prequels, but I mean, I really appreciate Queen Amidala, here. I mean, I thought she was gorgeous in episode 1. However, this one, I mean, it's a pass for me, dude. I gotta be way more selective because I mean, I can't. The thing is that I'm finding with my statue collecting right now is that there's so much more out there that I want aside from Star Wars. Is that I gotta be, when it comes to Star Wars, I gotta be even more selective as far as what comes out because there's other pieces that I'm looking at and I'm just about there picking up. So
the thing is, the prequels aren't bad. You just have to watch them on mute. That's all. Because the acting is
wow.
The acting is atrocious.
Liam Neeson, man.
Fucking Annie, but I need you, Annie.
Annie. Little Annie. You hate to see it, dude.
Oh man!
You didn't know acting sucked when these movies came out. You were like, how old were you when this shit came out?
I didn't watch 9? This when I was growing up. I got into Star Wars late, man.
Oh, you hate to see it, man.
I'm like, what's this Jar Jar Binks thing?
Yeah, I think that's why I loved it, dude. I loved Jar Jar. I thought it was hilarious.
We grew up in a pretty shitty time, man. We had Batman Forever.
Oh, John just killed my area. I'm gonna go kill myself.
Don't get me wrong, I love Batman Forever, but come on, like George Clooney and Val Kilmer as Batman. Come on.
You know what? I'll take Val Kilmer over George Clooney any day, though, bro.
Well,
dude, you acting like the 70s and 80s didn't have their fucking flops. Fucking Fifth Element, Alien.
Fifth Element,
Alien.
Get the fuck out of here.
No.
Predator 2?
Alien was...
When did Predator 2 came out?
Hold on a second. Alien was half-ass.
These guys. Zach, I'm going to quit this damn show, man, if I got to keep working with these two.
As a kid, you see Two-Face and Mr. Freeze and the Riddler. Yeah, you loved it. But when you grow up, it's like, no, this is not what it should be.
All right, guys, let's get back on target. I'm going to talk about this Zion Art Cad Bane. I mean, this was the original renders that came out, but then when the sculptor showed off his renders, I was like, yo, I like this one better than the MYC, if I'm honest. This one comes with some extra swap outs. I mean, with the head sculpt, with the guns and everything, with the hands.
Mr. JB says, I was born on 88. Is that a highway or was that the year?
Highway 88.
Oh, I love you guys.
You hate to see it.
You guys.
Okay, this comment is definitely has to be retracted. Deleted, blocked. I don't know.
Val Kilmer is the same level.
Thank you, Joe. Thank you, Joe.
Oh my god, that someone just cried. Someone in the world. A star just exploded or something.
Fairy lost their
wings.
Life. Yeah.
Damn, Joe.
I mean, Eddie, look at this piece, dude. I mean,
dude, I'm getting this. I'm in.
Yeah, I'm more of a fan of this than the MYC one, dude. I mean, I think, dude, that would be two of them that would drop soon, man. I mean, with the Aayla Secura and then this rendition of Cad Bane.
This one might be a while. He likes to wait till he has at least one prototype up before he puts the PO up, and he's barely working on the renders and shit for this. So, I won't see this one going up for pre-O until next month, maybe October.
Isn't he already taking POs for it right now?
No, he has an interest list open.
Just an interest list.
He has an interest list and the PO. He wants to see how many people are. But this is Cad Bane, you know. The only other one we have out there is the MYC sold out. So it's going for like 3,000 minimum. So everybody's interested in this. And the thing, I like them both, and I understand both. The only thing that like this one wins it over for me is the footprint. That the base is so much more displayable.
Yeah.
So that's why I like it.
I think I'm gonna do it.
I don't know.
Before I don't see. Yeah, I don't see how I can pass this one up. I mean, the MYC one was nice and all, but this one is just like, dude.
I just say wait to see the prototype. It's too early. This rendition is phenomenal, yeah. But just let's wait to see the not in hand, but at least the prototype.
I don't know by the time we see the prototype that it'll be waitlisted by then, dude.
Well,
so because these editions are so low.
No, that's when he puts out his POs.
Yeah.
When the prototype comes in?
Yeah, I don't think you're gonna
he doesn't put it up until a prototype is out there.
You have to see it.
But I mean, look at the switch outs.
Yeah. Go ahead. Danny says that the MYC piece looks great, but the coat made it look like a doll.
Yeah.
Well, the coat was.
I'm not a fan of that either.
That wasn't sculpted, was it?
No, it wasn't.
No. James is asking Ed if you heard anything about the Ghost Rider horse on the statue.
No, that's XM. They haven't shown any pictures yet. They haven't. Yeah.
I thought I saw a solid assembler post something up about that too recently. I think that they're.
Oh,
I think they showed something. Yeah, I forgot what it was, but it's one of those. It's one of those ones where they dark out the entire piece and you gotta turn up the brightness all the way just to see it.
Yeah, that was a while ago.
Yeah, CC says that he thinks he just shows the prototypes. I want to sign a PO. I want to sign a PO just like MYC, but with less notice.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm in.
Where are they shipping out of? Do you guys know?
Singapore? I don't know. I'm not 100%.
In Asia, though.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Damn, shipping is going to be killer.
Yeah, Danny says it's a great time to be a Star Wars statue collector. The competition is great for the fans. Yeah, I agree, dude. Yeah, most definitely. Most definitely. But, geez, look at this.
Love that toothpick.
Yeah, that's a nice touch, too, man.
Just be careful when you're dusting, because that's very easy to...
I know, that's gone. That's gone.
But what if it's like a real toothpick that's just magnetic on the other end? I mean, you can just simply replace it.
Real toothpick, huh?
A real toothpick,
yeah. Of course. Well, it's quarter scale. Never mind.
It's like a splinter.
Oh, man.
Oh, guys. Man. Yeah, here we go. So someone mentioned earlier that they were interested in seeing the Sam Wilson Captain America. Well, here you go. Jeff, if you're still watching, here you go, man. Iron Studios had a little Iron Studios day. What was it, last Friday on the 27th? They dropped some pretty cool looking pieces, man. And I think this was like a pretty big surprise, that the fact that it was quarter scale. I mean, I didn't get a chance to see the live broadcast, but I did some to see the pics that came out. I was like, oh, cool, that's pretty cool for 10 scale. But nah, man, they full out said that this was quarter scale, and I'm like, dude. Yeah. And even the wingspan, look at that.
Yeah, I know.
This is killer.
That is crazy.
This is killer.
That is crazy. I mean, man, for anybody that can pull off this in a display, man, you know, kudos to you guys. But man, that's gonna take up a lot of space.
They didn't show any pictures dead on either.
No, not
of
yet.
it with the wings out like that. It's crazy because when I sent you guys, I got crazy excited for this one when I found out it was quarter. I sent every thread I'm in, I put pictures up, and I was like, the coolest thing they could do is if, just like their Hawkman, if they did swap out wings and you could have closed or open, And then we saw the open, and I was like, no fucking way, dude. I think I'm getting this one.
Really?
I need it.
Dude, freaking Eddie. It seems like almost everything we put up, you hear Eddie like, I'm getting this.
Well, what, 2? I've only said, Cad Bane in this? I'm not getting nothing.
Are you getting the Aayla?
No, I wanted the Zion one, but when MYC said they're putting up their Padme this month, I was like, okay, well, I can't do both this month, so.
Gotcha,
so I'm gonna go with Padme, but
Oh, you're into the Padme?
The white suit from Attack of the Clones, yeah.
You like that portrait?
Well, we haven't seen it reworked yet. He's supposed to be working on it, and I think we've seen updates, but not in prototype. So it's not bad enough for me to not get it, but I definitely didn't like the first one.
Yeah, we'll see.
Jeff says that the quarter scale Falcon wings are 33 inches wide.
Dude,
that's gonna look stunning. That statue's gonna look.
Yeah, Eddie is getting the Cap Falcon, and it'll be unveiled a few months later, dude.
But the only thing is, are you guys okay? Are you guys okay to just display him by himself?
I'm gonna put him in there with the Avengers, or at least he'll be in there with Black Widow from Iron Studios, and hopefully we see either Queen or Iron Studios put up some more of the Avengers, because I would like to get them all. But yeah, I just love the suit, dude. He looks amazing in that damn suit. So yeah, I could put him in there and have 2 caps. It wouldn't really bug me that much.
PJ's in the house. What's going on, Paradox Nerd?
Oh, wait a second.
Happy birthday, man.
Happy birthday, yeah. Today's
Happy birthday, bro. Yeah, dude. Freaking, a shout out to him over there, too, on the East Coast, man.
PJ.
All of our people out there in NYC, in New Jersey, dude, we're thinking about you guys. We hope you guys are staying safe, guys.
Yeah.
So, and, yeah, happy birthday, bro.
How much more space on that cake is there for candles, bro? I don't think there's that much space. You hate to see it, dude. Yeah. No, happy birthday, PJ.
Yeah.
Hopefully you're having a great day, man.
You get to pushing 5-0, right? Is that what he said?
No.
Is he
actually?
Oh, he's over the hill.
I'm just messing with you.
Wow,
you get to a certain age where you just put one sparkler in the middle. There's not even a point of putting.
You don't even try blowing it out.
How old are you?
Mr. JB wants to know, how old are you, Eddie?
I'll be 29 in what day is it? The 3rd? I'll be 29 in 16 days, dude.
You're supposed to say it was 84 years ago.
It's been 84 years since JB was born on Highway 88. Poor guys.
Oh man.
Oh, guys, John, let's take a quick second to thank Waddle Scrapyard.
Yeah, of course, man.
Sponsor.
We want to thank our friends over at Waddle Scrapyard for sponsoring this week's episode of In and Outs. You can find them on Instagram at Waddle Scrapyard and on Facebook and eBay as well. They make 3D printed parts for hard to come by Kenner and Hasbro vehicles, as well as resin printed head sculpts of dozens of different characters in the Star Wars universe. If you don't see a character you like on their Instagram, send them a message. They can get a design and printed for a reasonable fee.
Thank you, Waddles, once again for sponsoring another episode of Ins and Outs of Collecting. Trumbull Dust has got a bail. Later, bro.
All the best, brother. Thanks for tuning in.
Take care.
Oh,
Mr. JB says that he's 33.
August 22nd. Happy belated, man.
Yeah, happy belated, dude. Let's let me get this back on track here while Eddie is there. He is.
Whose birthday did I miss?
Mr. JB. He said he turned 33 a couple weeks ago.
Oh man, happy late birthday, man.
Yeah, here we're looking at Loki from I think this is from the first Thor, right?
Yeah.
The original Thor, the whatever it was called.
Was it the original
Thor? The original Thor, yeah.
Yeah, isn't this an end credit scene though? Remember when he goes into the
To be honest, I don't remember the end credit scene.
When he goes in and he's talking to Odin, and Odin's like, "Yeah, go ahead." He's like, "I want to stay on Earth," and he's like, "Yeah, go ahead," or whatever. And then he turns into Loki afterwards. And it might be at the end of Ragnarok or Dark World because then it goes into Ragnarok.
This is the outfit I think that he wore on the first Thor movie.
Yeah.
When Odin was sick and he took over the throne.
Spoilers.
So yeah.
Oh,
spoilers.
I get okay.
Spoilers for like a forever-year-old movie.
Yeah.
But 1/10 scale. I mean, this is looking pretty good. I mean, I think they pretty much killed it with their 10 scale stuff.
Yeah.
Something
when I saw this first thing I did was send it to Will because you know how he loves his Loki.
Yeah.
Love the statue.
Queen Studios.
Love the throne. 1/4. It needed to be 1/4. Not 1/10, in my opinion. I like the concept, but I would have liked to see a nice 1/4 scale. Because
anything
you
on
can
the throne,
put him.
John needs quarter scale.
Yeah, 100%. You know it already.
You guys just on an end table, huh? That's what we're doing now, just throwing statues on end tables.
Eddie, what do you think? I see this. You're Odin, and the new Thor they did together, the trio, man.
Yeah, but Odin's on a throne too. So what? They're sitting next to each
other. Yeah,
okay.
But this is MCU, man. Those other two are comic based. I mean, is that gonna throw off? Would that bother you?
No, there's a Thor. Iron Studios did a Thor movie, an MCU version. It was like a con exclusive. It was for a long time. They just recently put it back up, but it's the Thor from the first movie.
Mm-hmm.
And he's standing there, and it has like he's either holding the hammer or has the spinning option.
OG Star Wars fan says that 29 was one of the best years of his life. Says enjoy it now, Eddie, because time starts slipping downhill after 30. Wow. Bro, come on, man.
Yeah, thanks, OG. Thanks a lot, buddy.
After 30, get out of here with that, man.
How you gonna make Mario feel like that, dude?
It started going downhill after 25, but okay.
Wow. I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
It hasn't gone downhill yet, bro.
You're on your way up, Mario. You came to a little.
Dude, I'm on my way up.
All of a sudden, you went up.
I am on my way up, dude. On my way out. You're on your way out, bro. I'm on my way up, homie.
I didn't say out. I said up. God, I was trying to get. I was saying like.
I thought you said out.
No.
I thought you said out.
You know, you're getting a promotion.
Right. The only time it starts going out is when you have to put a life alert around your neck. That's the only time it starts going out. If you don't have a life alert,
fucking guy.
Jesus.
It's nothing against you. You don't have it on your neck. You're good. You can still got some years. 2 to 3 years.
No, but you gotta bring up backstage conversation that we had a couple days ago. I see what you're doing. I see you, John.
Was it backstage? I thought it was actually live. It wasn't live?
No. That wasn't live.
I talked about
Eddie's
it
freaking airing out our dirty laundry.
No, you're right.
Yeah. Eddie made it live.
You're right. I wanted to clip it.
Because it was amazing, dude.
It was amazing. I'm sorry.
It was amazing.
Anyways, back to this Loki.
You know what? Somebody ban this man.
Get out of here.
Oh, my God.
This Loki.
Hey, speaking of, but Brendan, did you just have a 40th birthday too, bro?
Jeez.
I mean, you're almost over the hill too, homie.
Well, Brendan is over the hill with all that red meat, dude. He's fucking going downhill fast, dude. Cardiac arrest.
I just feel like
I love
a youngling here, youngling. What do you call him? A flipping
hatchling?
Something like. I feel like I'm on the.
No, what do they call him on Mandalorian? What do they call the? It is younglings, huh?
Youngling.
Foundling. Yeah.
Eddie, we're like part of the seniors club. Like I don't get it. Anyways.
I know, dude.
Look at this one. Viagra or
Cialis, bro. Cialis. Trust me.
Just Jesus Christ.
Oh, man. Yo, young buck.
Anyways, this Loki, 1/4, so you can display him on his own. That's what I say. But look, if you're going to fit him in a collection, 1/10's good if you, space-wise, if you don't have too much space.
See, Eddie, look it's not all downhill. OG fan, he's almost 50 and he's the most comfortable that he's ever been, dude. Good on you, man. Good on you.
Comfortable is what you explain when you like don't have shit going on in your life.
Okay, hold on a second. Is this guy legit? DJ.
That's not the word you want to
There's
explain.
No way this kid's 10. I'm 10 and I feel old, buddy. If you're 10, you need to...
Maybe he was born on a leap year. I don't know. So, who fucking knows?
Iron Studios exclusive. Does that mean you got to order it strictly through Iron Studios, and that's it?
I don't know. And even if it did, I'm telling you that Thor was an exclusive, and they ended up putting it back up for sale anyway.
Did they? Okay.
So I don't know how exclusives work anymore.
Jeff's like 57, still going strong. Yeah, man.
Look at that. Eddie Maestro's got 17 days left till he hits his 20s.
Doesn't. I told you.
Get out of here, dude.
Yeah, he's a fucking bullshitter, dude. I met him. He looked like my fucking compa, my fucking primo and shit.
Yo, Dean.
Speaking of primos and compas, what's up, Dean?
What's a compas?
Sweet buddy. Huh?
It's a good friend.
Oh, compass. You guys are my compasses.
We're compasses?
We're a compass? An accomplice? We are your accomplice.
We are your, yeah, we can be your accomplice.
What's a multiple compass?
Compass.
Compass. Hey,
yeah.
Compass, let's go get some guacamole.
All right.
Okay. We're flipping. We're going off the hinge here. Here we go.
Let's get back on track. Zombie Cap.
Oh my god, man. What is this?
Pass. Hard pass.
That foot is just killing me. Like that left foot.
It's a zombie, dude. I mean, that's what are you gonna do? I mean,
looks like an MMA fighter.
Oh man, Lord of the Rings, man.
Wow, just
it was just like 2 seconds. Look at the foot.
You hate to see it. All I have to say to that is, what if?
Yeah.
What if?
What if?
Okay.
This is fucking beautiful. Let's just move on to
Sauron.
Sexy.
This is not Sauron, dude. What the fuck?
It's not Sauron?
No, this is the Witch King.
This is the Witch King? Oh, my bad.
This is the one that they fought in Return of the King that the chick kills?
No, this is Sauron.
No, this is not Sauron.
This looks like Sauron, dude.
This is the Witch King.
I'm 99% sure.
Oh my god, Mark and fucking Zach are rolling.
Mark, where you at?
Hold on a second.
Danny's fucking typing his. I could just see Danny with his fucking feet.
There he is. The Witch King of Angmar. All right.
Really?
All right.
Yeah.
Hold on a second. I think Iron Studios posted it as Sauron, man. So they might have made the mistake. Hold on.
Did they?
I think
that would
so.
be fucking hilarious.
Because we only get information directly from the source on this show. All right, continue.
Yeah, this is...
No. What is it, John? Did you find it?
I'm going to be looking for it right now.
You're still looking for it?
Yeah.
The Witch King Sauron looks pretty sweet. For 1/10.
We don't have that button, Eddie. I wish we had that button. We don't have
hate to see it.
Yep. This is the only thing. This is the only button we have that. This is what Mark was thinking when they said Sauron.
I want this man to be no more.
Yeah, people are saying in the chat on Iron Studios, they said it's Sauron. Hold on, let's see.
That guy's fucking fired.
Yo, Brendan literally fell asleep every time that he tried to watch Lord of the Rings. Really, man? Dude, give it another chance. I mean, Brendan, watch it with the subtitles on. I don't know.
Did you just finish a whole fucking rack of ribs or a whole fucking 3 pounds of pork belly or something?
I know that's it.
Before you watch it, or
no? It's Witch King. It's Witch King.
It is the Witch King. All right, we stand corrected, y'all. Thank you, Danny.
And, Brandon, I think John and Mario fell asleep too because they didn't know.
Damn it, Mario! The flipping show sheet says Witch King, Mario. Like what the?
Oh, you fucking!
It says the Witch King, dude, but I thought you screwed up, dude. I thought it was the. It looks like Sauron, bro.
God. Jesus, Mario. Literally.
Oh man! All right.
Where's that ejectocito button? Hold on a second.
Hey, so here we got Batman and Robin. I mean, Doc and Marty.
Wow. No, if you go back to the Witch King a second, this looks.
Why you gotta bring up old shit, dude?
I just think it's beautiful, and I want to get it. That's all. Okay, next.
Okay, cool. Next.
Would you really get it?
Yeah.
Would you get 1/10 stuff?
For this, I think this looks really good, man. I really, the detail is impeccable. I agree, man. I want to start building little shelves. You know, like instead of everything so massive, little displays. Right? We'll see. But this looks cool. I'm excited to see what else they can do from that line.
It feels like they're kind of all over the place, if I'm being honest. They're kind of like, they started off with the Mines of Moria, and then they did the Fell Beast, and did they even finish the Mines of Moria? Like, did we get a fucking Aragorn from that scene? Or I know they did Gimli and Legolas. They did like some goblins or some orcs or whatever, and they did the troll. But like, where's Frodo? And they have a golem, which looks really fucking good. But like, I don't know, finish that fucking.
Later, Jason. Brennan says that he eats pork belly and ribs, and he want all it. He eats all the pork belly and ribs that he wants because he exercises and he's lean 175 straight. sexiness.
Yeah, but Brendan, it's what it does to your insides. Like, if you get cut, it's not blood, it's gravy at this point.
We're gonna have Brendan over.
Look, I love red meat too, man. I'm just fucking with you. Dude.
I hear his barbecuing skills is they're on point, so I'd like to.
Man, yeah, yeah. I gotta go hang out with him, and then go see Thor. Some of that dark side barbecue out there.
Oh, yeah, Thor's on another level.
Seriously, bro.
All right, so Back to the Future. More Back to the
Future.
Back to the Future,
Doc and Marty. Back to the Future 2 with the DeLorean that John wants to see in 6 scale with the hover conversion kit. What do you guys think? I mean, I remember the first time the other, what was it? It was Marty from Back to the Future 2, right? Where everybody gave him shit because the head sculpt was way messed up. I mean, they didn't know who it was, and I think they've improved it here.
Yeah,
I think it looks much better, and the whole thing with the DeLorean, man, that's a nice touch. I really like how this whole piece came together.
And I think you can.
I think looks really good.
I don't know if you can purchase the figures separately. I think there may be an option. You don't have to buy everything as a set, I believe. Don't quote me. Or maybe
I could see that.
Yeah, but this is sweet. Just quick.
But why wouldn't you want to though? I mean,
take it easy, James. Stay safe.
Hey, good night, James.
Night, bro. Or day.
Well, whatever. Space, right? Space. If you don't want the DeLorean, you just kind of want some representation. Doc and Marty, but I think it would be weird to purchase the Doc and Marty separately, where they're not facing each other, or they don't. I don't feel like they go well together. Yeah, they don't really go well together.
Yeah, I think you're right, John, because you see how in between Doc and Marty, it has that split.
Yep.
I honestly, I would just want the DeLorean. I don't even really want Doc and Marty, if I'm being honest. I don't like that Doc's turned away, because you're gonna pose it from this angle. Like, if you pose it at the other angle, you can't see Marty if you see Doc's face, and I don't like that.
Yeah, why are they going different directions? I
don't like that.
It ties everything together. I think the DeLorean is what ties everything together, but I think they should have at least been facing. He should have been facing forward at least.
I think they probably should have put Marty in the same pose as Doc, so they can replicate the poses that they were on the poster, where they're both looking at their watches.
Yep.
So I think that would have been a nice touch.
Maybe it's just a plain peg, so you can swap it. Maybe you can swap it the other way.
Do you think so?
And have, because on the Batman, it was just one peg and one foot, so you could turn him the other way, and so you could have the view of him standing in front of the Batmobile or in back of the Batmobile, because he would flip. He would go from forward to back. So maybe it's that way, and you could have Doc facing the other way.
Single songwriter says, "I got a feeling Hot Toys will be announcing these by the end of the year."
Nah,
I don't think so. No.
I don't think so either. Not now that they're doing those other ones.
Mandalorian Ahsoka, she looks good.
She looks really good.
She looks
really good.
Yeah, I'm good. For 1/10, that's a nice pose.
Yeah,
I like it.
Yeah, nice portrait.
She's missing the fucking whipping hand. That left hand should have the whip.
We're Mandalorian, bro. We're not talking.
She lost that habit already?
Yeah, at her when she's older and more mature, she loses a couple bad habits, not whipping anymore. So,
wow. At
least I never saw her do it in the Mandalorian.
I don't remember. I'm just saying I like the whip.
I'm just happy we don't see another Grogu.
Yes. Thank you, John.
Yeah, and the 1/10 one, the one that we don't fucking want. Wait till they do the quarter scale one. There'll be Grogu. There'll be 3 of them. It's fucking triplets.
The Suicide Squad Harley Quinn.
Yeah,
that's great. I mean, for 1/10, man. I mean,
but she just I don't know. I can't see myself. I can't see myself just picking this statue up as a single item with her mouth open and everything and putting it on display. She needs a companion piece, in my opinion.
But the Suicide,
they're gonna do
here's your companion piece.
Yeah, they're gonna do the whole fucking line.
Okay, there you go.
I haven't watched the movie yet. Maybe that's why. But
yeah, I never finished it either.
He looks good.
I hear a lot of good stuff about it. I just need to finish it personally.
Yeah,
if you like the first one, you'll like this one. If you hated the first one, I think you'll still like this one. But I feel like they're on par. I don't think one's better than the other. I think they're the same.
Take it easy, Brendan.
Have a good night, man.
Later, Brendan.
These are cool, dude. You know, I know everybody's kind of hyped about this, and they wanted like a lot of collectibles. Peacemaker's getting his own series, so
yeah,
I could see someone getting into this for him. Yeah. You know, and
I like how the bases match, so you can display them together.
Yeah.
If you can have the whole crew, that'd be cool.
It'd be cool if they even did some of the ones that died.
That's a lot spoilers, to do, man. Hey, spoilers, bro.
Fuck
it's me, Suicide Squad. It's Suicide Squad. Why do you think they call them that, dude?
I didn't even watch that one yet. Oh, Suicide Squad.
They die. That's not, you know, I didn't say these guys died. I'm just saying some of them died, dude.
But I don't want any of them. Hopefully it's...
You know what I would have loved to see in the Suicide Squad? I would have loved to see the Wonder Twins in the Suicide Squad, man. When are we going to get a live-action Wonder Twins? I mean, first of all, John, Eddie, you guys are youngsters. You guys know who these people are?
Nope.
No, but this is before our time. But I like the story.
I saw him on Family Guy.
Mario was telling me a little bit of the backstory behind the scenes. And now that you look at the statue with this backstory, it looks cool. With the bumping of the fist. So why don't you tell us?
This was their thing. I mean, the Wonder Twins activate. I mean, they took on different forms. I was telling John, one of them turned into a shoelace, and the other one was like a freaking toilet seat. And they did whatever they had to do to stop the bad guys. I mean, it was great, man. I mean, it was something for its time. I mean, even once. There you go. What's up, Leo?
What's going on, brother?
What's going on, bro? Super friends. You see, he knows what's up. Yeah. He knows what's up. So,
is the blue thing friends. A monkey? What is it?
Yeah. They had a little monkey companion along with them. So that was the thing, man. I mean, I remember Saturday mornings watching this stuff, man. Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman flying around in her invisible jet. Aquaman hanging out with the dolphins, along with the Wonder Twins doing their thing. You know, it was dope. It was a fun show, man. I mean, you know, but I know all you youngsters can appreciate fine art like this back in the day, but we'll go ahead and move on to that. Move on to our main topic of discussion tonight. So it was recently announced that Prime One started canceling some of their statues. And here's a list of some of them. We're looking at Deadshot was one that was canceled a while ago. We got this piece from Tekken 7. I mean, granted, it's some of these pieces aren't really I don't know, too familiar with. Dude from from The Witcher.
Oh, and, is that what he's from?
Poison Ivy from Arkham City.
Is a shocker.
Yeah. I mean, I know that was probably the most shocking one was Poison Ivy. Considering the collectors that were out there that wanted to pick this up. But dude, what the hell? I mean, we went back and saw their article, and they canceled a bunch more pieces aside from the 3 that they just recently canceled. There is way more that they canceled, and I think that's concerning, man. I mean, I don't know. I mean, Eddie and I are fairly new to this hobby, collecting statues, but John, you've been in this for a minute, dude. I mean, have you seen anything like this as far as the statue company canceling pre-orders?
To be honest, this is the first time I'm hearing of it. I have, based on what they've said here, they state on their site, I'll read it quickly. It says, unfortunately, we would like to inform our fans and collectors that we have decided to cancel the projects below. This tough decision came after unpredicted production difficulties and orders not meeting expectations. Prime One Studio deeply apologize for any inconvenience and trouble that we may have caused you. And they list a whole bunch. There's quite a few. There's a lot more than than you would think. But like, if it's coming down to people not pre-ordering the statue, just make it super limited, right? Like keep it like Sideshow, where they did it with their Hulk maquette, the Avengers one, where they kept it an open edition size for a little while. Well, I think it's still I don't know if it's still available, but regardless, what they did is it was like made to order. Keep it made to order, because people love that Poison Ivy. There's a lot of fans that like those statues. You don't have to make $799 of them, 800, 1,000. Make 50.
They can, yeah, exactly. Keep it under 100. I mean, the Batman they just did from the Dark Knight, that's they kept that at 350. That sold out fast, even though that there's another version of it out there, another variant of that same, pretty much that same piece. But yeah, they've got so many licenses, they've got so many projects going on right now, dude.
That's the thing.
I wonder if it might have. Yeah, I think it probably would have hurt their bottom line of them trying to, even if they did release all of those pre-orders that they had, even if it was just a couple hundred.
Yeah.
They would have lost money in shipping alone, dude.
Well, they look at it like this.
Considering what shipping prices are going for nowadays, I mean, it's insane.
I'm sure they look at it like this. Why am I going to focus my time, effort, and energy into a 50 edition size when I could be focusing on such a mass-produced item that many people are going to enjoy, many people are going to pre-order? But I think it comes to a point where you got to not try to make everybody happy, but there are collectors that, you release these prototype photos, they fell in love with the statue, they were excited, and then you're letting them down because it comes down to, of course, everyone's favorite thing, money. You got to maybe think twice, make sure, come up with a game plan, a long-term game plan that, hey, if this doesn't work out, well, here's how we're going to get this piece to the collector who wanted it. You know what I mean? No one's saying go mass produce it, but if you have a handful of people that want it, maybe try to figure out a way to produce it.
Are they at least giving back NRDs for these?
They have.
I would hope. I would hope that they're at least.
And that's another thing
NRDs.
too. I didn't check to see whether or not these are up on Sideshow. If they were up on Sideshow, and I can only imagine the headache that Sideshow will be going through to go back and say, you know what, the company canceled everybody's pre-order, so we're gonna refund everybody and this and that. So.
Yeah, if it got to
people trying to finish a line, they're not going to finish a line.
If it got to a pre-order stage, that's atrocious. That's ridiculous. It's one thing if it's getting to the stage of, well, here's what we're doing, and it didn't hit pre-order. Okay, but we're canceling this idea. But if it actually hit pre-order, money was taken from people, and then it's being canceled, yeah, I personally don't agree with it.
Yeah, this is. It's ridiculous. It's concerning, man. I mean, I couldn't imagine anybody else doing this. I mean, we see so many. Hell, Sideshow has a bunch of licenses too, and don't see them canceling anything.
It definitely worries me about future projects like the Batman Forever that I want. That's not a very well received film series, and not a lot of people want a 1/3 scale statue of those characters, and I really would love to get those. So like. Imagine I haven't put in my pre-order for them yet, but if I put in my pre-orders and they get canceled, that's going to suck.
Yeah, this one was shocking for a lot of people, the Ivy.
Yeah. Equan says that the Arkham line was deep and they can't believe that they canceled Ivy.
Yeah.
And Jeff says that they've announced so much stuff that still hasn't gone through pre-order yet also. Says they're going to have another showcase in the winter showing off even more stuff.
Not to mention they have a ton of stuff on pre-order. Like nothing is coming out right now. Yeah. We haven't seen very many statues actually come get finished and ship out. And Danny had a good point when John was talking about the edition side. He said XM usually does made to order up to $7.99, so they cut it off at $7.99. But anything below that'll just be the edition size, whatever number they come up with.
Fantastic concept.
Yeah. No, that's great. That's phenomenal, but I mean, yeah.
But from your experiences with XM, I don't know if you guys, but in that case, when they number your statue, do they put $7.99, or do they just leave it blank? Like, do they?
I think they build up to $7.99, and whatever the cutoff date is for after the pre-order, that's the set edition size. So if it's up to $7.99, but they only do like 600, then it's going to be out of 600.
That makes sense. Awesome.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
That's wonderful. I wish more companies would adapt to that model. Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, but you love to see something like that.
This kind of makes me appreciate. I don't know. Well, maybe not appreciate, but what do you guys think? Like Hot Toys, right? Hot Toys, at least, and not to talk about too much about 1/6, but the only reason I'm bringing them up is they give us so many sneak peeks into figures and releases, but you don't see them taking pre-orders and then canceling. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So is that, I kind of respect Hot Toys doing that more than a company that's going to take pre-orders for a statue, get people's hopes up, excited, build displays, and then, oh, well, sorry guys, we're going to be canceled.
I wouldn't imagine that they would do this again, though. I mean, considering this go around, I mean, the community is like spoken up about
I heard this isn't the first time they did this.
No, this isn't. The article we just showed says they listed a bunch of past projects that were canceled. So this isn't the first time, but I mean, now that I don't know, maybe they're getting a little bit more backlash. I mean, you and I are still new to the community, so I mean, maybe last time it was this loud before, who knows? But I can imagine now, because there's a bunch of 6 scale collectors too that are jumping on board some Prime 1 stuff also, so that they're being more exposed to a wider audience. And I wouldn't think, as they continue to grow like that, they would even think about taking on more projects than they can actually handle that would only lead to these cancellations. I mean, I don't think that they would want to do that, but it's going to suck when it happens again. So
the thing is here, it's one thing if you're doing it with like that Tekken statue they showed. He was the first of the line. Is that correct? Like, I don't think they did other Tekken statues, did they?
I'm not sure.
The only thing I'm alluding to is you show this Ivy, you get people excited. How about if I'm a collector and I saw this Ivy and I said, wow, okay, I'm really going to jump into the Arkham line, and I started buying accompanying pieces to go with it, and then they cancel it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's heartbreaking, man.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's disappointing.
You're trying. There are some collectors out there that are trying to complete the line, and for you to just take it away like that, it's like, dude, come on, just put it out.
I wonder if they're like, trying to, like, maybe back before COVID, when shipping prices weren't so crazy, maybe they would have put these things out and said, like, okay, well, you know, we only got a certain amount of pre-orders, but we'll make all the pre-orders anyway, and then, you know, ship them out and everything. But maybe they're trying to, like, anticipate, because a lot of people are canceling orders too with shipping when shipping comes up, because shipping's so fucking crazy now. So they're thinking, well, what if we only do make the 30 that pre-ordered or whatever, and then like half of them cancel because of shipping. And so I wonder if that's why they're also canceling more right now. You know, I don't know. But I don't think in any way it's nothing good comes from it, other than the company saves money, or you know, like, and especially if they're giving people back non-refundables, they don't get anything out of it. So nobody wins from these things happening. So
yeah, it's shitty, and I really hope it doesn't happen again, man. But you know, I guess we'll just have to keep our eyes peeled, and hopefully they'll just move on from this, and hopefully not take on too much, or not take on more than they can. Yeah, handle,
maybe that's another thing too. Maybe that. Yeah. They don't, if they're canceling because they don't have the resources to get these things made, and it's like they don't want to use up resources for such a limited run thing. It's like, well, then stop putting out so much shit if you can't keep up with it. You know, like get some shit finished and then put up new pre-orders or new announcements and stuff.
Yeah, Jeff mentions that Hot Toys has shown quite a bit that never went up for pre-order, but they never canceled anything after the money comes in either.
Yeah,
which I'm surprised they haven't done that either. I mean, they've had shit sit for like freaking 2+ years, and it's like, why even, you know, I mean, especially with some of the Marvel stuff with the Endgame line and shit like that, where interest is completely lost, yet they still produce a massive amounts of figures, which I'm sure they're losing money on.
Yeah,
but he also mentions that he'd be leery on a payment plan, giving them money every month. You know, not only to do the NRD, but having them hold the money, and then it's just for a couple of years, and then they cancel it. I mean,
great point. and I've mentioned it before, and that's why I love the concept of payment plans. But if you're someone who can handle it on your own, track it on your own, do it in an account by yourself, put the get your paycheck, divide it evenly. I wouldn't. This is a perfect example as to why I wouldn't feel comfortable giving a company my money for a year. Why should they be holding on to the money?
Yeah, but John, I mean, this doesn't happen typically.
No,
like you said, you've never seen this happen before with any other companies within your years of collecting.
You could also say
Correct.
That's why if more people actually did PO instead of waiting, maybe they wouldn't have got canceled if that was the case.
Regardless if they cancel or not, even with Sideshow, I don't find it makes sense to let the company hold on to our funds for a year. Why? So besides it being a little difficult to keep track, and maybe it's a pain in the arse, what benefit do you have of paying for the figure as opposed to putting it aside yourself? Besides maybe being tempted to touch it and spend it.
Exactly that. The fact that us over here in the States, a lot of us aren't that disciplined where we can do that.
Wow.
To where if something comes up, hey, you got a deal on something that you've been having your eye on. Hey, I got this money from this other fund building up. Let me go ahead and put money towards that, and then you get the bill for whatever you pre-ordered is coming up soon. So you owe us like $1,000 plus. Kick up, and then it's like, oh shit, I ain't got that now. So that's why I think the benefit of a payment plan is also to help keep some of these collectors in check with their to not do something like that.
Yeah, it definitely comes down to
spend their money prematurely when they're trying to save it. So
there's a lot of premature things happening, unfortunately.
Yeah. So
no joke, no
I don't
laugh,
know.
Eddie. Wow, can't believe it. You hate to see it.
I missed that one. It went over my head.
Can't believe it.
I think Mr. JB's coming on to me, but all right.
It's Steven Spielberg in that hat, dude.
Hey. Single songwriter says reputation is everything in today's modern online markets. Yes, it really is.
Yeah.
It really is. I mean, especially when there's more collectors that are being brought into the hobby every day.
Yep.
And then something like this comes along. I mean, it's just, you're just going to lose interest from these newer collectors and lose trust. So
I could see it from a third party company, not a company of Prime One's stature.
Yeah. Yeah, seriously. I mean, I don't know. They just got so much going on too, man. And like Eddie mentioned earlier, just start shipping product, please. I mean, yeah. I wonder how long, like that Jon Snow, the Game of Thrones one said that I plan on picking up. How long is that going to sit? Is that going to sit for another couple of years? And so
I feel like they're pumping out. I feel like every company is pumping out stuff to try and keep hype alive and try and keep people collecting and because with COVID and everything, production has slowed down and things have slowed down. So now they're working on them. They're trying to get them out there, but I feel like they want people to stay buying. So they're like, here's this pre-order. Every company's putting out pre-orders, and it's like, just fucking put out the product, man.
At this point in your module cases, in your detools, and in your rooms, you can just gonna put pre-order receipts on display because that's all it's been.
Print out the picture of it, and it says, this is where it's gonna go.
It's coming. It's gonna be 3 years, but I'm gonna get it one day.
That's why we're all fucking doing pre-order things now. There's a fucking Rogue One's doing top 10 pre-orders, and everybody's doing their top 10.
I know,
because it's like, well, what the fuck am I gonna show? I got nothing to show you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jeff mentioned that Sideshow's reputation took a hit on the Grievous this week. That's a bit of an understatement.
Dude, they took a huge. It's just that whole thing is crazy.
I'm sure we're gonna beat off that dead horse some more on Tuesday. So if y'all want to, if y'all want to hear our thoughts about that, just tune in Tuesday. Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and put a pin in it right here, fellas. Let's go ahead and wrap this up. Jonathan, let's thank all of our Patreons tonight.
These wonderful angels. We have Sean Fear, Ian CB, Renee Mendez, Eric Mariscal, Quinn Aguirre, Leo Hernandez, King Louis, Mark Pearson, Paul Schreiber, James Colley, Juan Beretta, Ekwan, Juan, Chris Valencerina. We have the sweet Danny Lee, Deanie Martin, Stephen Krett, Big Fern. He was with us on our Lego build, and he's been an awesome guy. We got King
Big
Zach.
Fern's hanging out lately.
Yeah, we got Caesar Mariquin, Mike Cruz, Lisa Martin Bomonsky, Rick DeGregorio, Alvin Jules, The Everyday Collector. What a guy. We got Ricardo Valdez, Jose CZ. We got Bola Boyd, Jimmy James, our fearless in and outs leader, Mario Cortez, Stephen Percha, Sean Yahtzee, Scott Bradley, Stephen and Maria Stanley, Jesse Contreras, Eddie Manzanares, Joe Corpus, Louis Bennett, Kevin Vegar, and Chip Perrin. It's not the same, but
it's not the same. Huh?
You're on Mario. You're check yourself.
Oh, excuse me. Yeah,
he wrecked
himself?
I'm checked. He already wrecked himself.
I'm checked. Thank you, Patreons, for helping us keep the lights on over here and making all of our dreams come true at Collecting Weekly. We really, really appreciate y'all. And we couldn't do what we do without you guys. September Patreon benefits include a So Many Bees sticker along with a Waddles magnet. That'll be, I think, if Zach hasn't shipped that out yet, it should be shipping pretty soon. Patreon tiers consist of a $5 a month tier. You'll get access to After Dark. And step up to the certified crispy tier at $15 a month. You'll get a certified crispy certificate along with the previous, the benefits of the previous tier. Figure fix assistance from Zach. You just give him a message, and you'll also be getting some of the stickers, some of the cool stickers that we sent out. The What I Got tier at $25 a month. You get a signed 18x24 poster from Zach and Dean. Along with the benefits of all of the features of the previous tiers. Here's a quick look at the network. We got Small Talk. They just aired yesterday. Great show. Collecting Weekly. Catch us on Tuesday nights. OFAC. Pete and Ian, shout out to them, doing their thing across the pond. Live and Let Dice just came back not too long ago. I think they're going to be putting something out really soon. This is their Dungeons and Dragons stream, so if anybody was interested in that, come check us out pretty soon. We'll be putting up something else. And also Collecting, you're watching us right now. We go live every other Friday, so we'll see you guys in another 2 weeks. The Rings Cast, beautiful Mark Pearson. That's his Lord of the Rings show. They just aired episode 2 along with M4, who was the editor for the recent Hobbit trilogy cut that they edited down, which is really, really great. If you guys get a chance, check out the M4 cut of the Hobbit trilogy. It came out really, really good. Collecting Weekly live unboxing. We have retro unboxings every Monday. Mm-hmm. I think Eddie's going to be due up this Monday with something that he just got in.
Oh, Eddie's going to be joining us. We may even have Dylan. Dylan might be coming on as well.
Really?
Yeah. And
nice.
I need you guys to head over to the Collecting Weekly Auxiliary Facebook page. I put in a poll. So you guys need to cast your vote by this Sunday, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. We have 3 options for the retro unboxing. We got the Hot Toys Marty and DeLorean. It's going to be a showcase. We got the Enterbay Battle Damage T800, the 1/4 scale. And we got the Blitzway 1/6 scale Scarface. So it's close right now. Right now we got the Marty and DeLorean winning with 6 votes, but we'll see. It's a tight race.
Danny wants to vote for the DX07 Luke Skywalker.
Yeah, I removed that because Danny's a flipping shit disturber. You know, Danny's like adding things to the poll. It's like, come on, man.
Oh man! After Dark every Wednesday night, we goof, we laugh, we rip on each other, which apparently everybody loves to see when we just roast each other. I mean, yeah, great to see the feedback. Last Wednesday we had a little fantasy draft with some hot toys. That was pretty fun. Ox plays. What's that damn game that Zach is playing? What's he playing now?
Ox Air.
Flight Simulator.
Yeah, Flight Simulator's back. So
yeah.
If y'all are into watching some of that boring shit, come check them out.
You hate to see.
So yeah, that's us. We're gonna go ahead and wrap it up tonight. John, Eddie, thank you guys for joining tonight. As always, it's always a blast hanging out with you guys. I want to thank everybody in the chat who showed up tonight, and for everybody who is still here for after 2 hours. Thank you guys for hanging out. We always appreciate you. We'll be back in 2 Fridays from now. So until then, everyone have a good night. Have a safe, happy, extended weekend.
All right.
Everybody here in the States.
Yeah.
And we'll see you guys next time.